Doubled I'm in railroad back. After all the shops doing all the work on the wheel sets, finally got it completed. Probably done 150 new metal wheel installs over the past couple weeks. We did 124 since yesterday, including yesterday. So 10 cars yesterday and 6 more today. And the back ones here are 33-inch wheels. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we get into 36-inch wheels. And there we move the DPU to the mid-train to help out, even the lowdown. Let's go up there. These ones up here, the CSX, sometimes they derail on switches. I checked the weight, I thought, oh, they're too light. No, they're 1.27 ounce. Or is that ounce or gram? Yeah, 1.27 ounce. Get mixed up between the helicopters. They're all in grams. So I checked it, it's like 7 over 0.7 or 0.07 over the recommended chart weight. So I don't know what's up with them. They have 36s. So there's a 3x1 with a dummy on the tail back there, end of train. And that train on the inner track too, that we did first. Those are all 36. That car's coming out, that hopper, that old hopper. He's pretty old for my time period. It looks like an old grain hopper because the air slides on the bottom. Take him out, he's giving trouble. Don't need trouble. I'll put him on the bench and check him all over. Check his weight. So there you go. Here we go. Bring him down through on parade. Worked on 3 switches here on the main line. Frogs are giving a little rough ride. Let's bring him around the bend. Now I only have one sound unit. Since I pulled that BNSF for couplers, I did get a response from Scale Trains. My order's in processing. Said it could take up to 10 days. The Aurora miniature Gate X box cars already been shipped. It's in New York already, across the border. Hopefully this power arrangement works. I haven't tested it. We're testing now. I hope it evens out so the weight load a little better. I got 8 cars behind the 3 engines. I got 9 cars and dummy engine back there behind the mid DPU. So it should be 9 in front and 8 or 7 in the back. We'll see what happens. See if we can get through here. Pick up speed. Well, we'll watch that switch. That was the first troublemaker for the CSX cars. Take them up to 8 miles an hour. What was that? Cuts the sound. Oh, see, here he jumps. See him, CSX? They're coming off. They cut on that switch. Okay, stop. We're wrecking it. I don't know why the sound cut out. I hit a different button and it cut out. Okay, there we go again. Whatever's going on there. I don't get it. Gotta look to the bottom of them. It's like something catches. Everything else goes through there just fine. It's only them CSX. They've been acting up since the day I bought them. You would think new wheels and trucks would make them work good. End up taking them out, lighten the load. Might have to go down to like 12-car trains. Stand by. Okay, remember this only works when the camera's off. Okay, we took to the bench for about 15 minutes. Those first 4 cars, all 3 CSX and a Santa Fe Heritage hopper. And now I've developed a new dead spot up here on the switch. Ooh, I don't feel good. Feels worn out. Must have been debris under there, starting to snap better now. But we'll watch that switch back here to see if anything happens. Zoom in there and see if we see them trying to come off. Those cars, they had cut off copper trip wires, and about 4 of them were sticking straight down. Maybe they were catching something. Instead of being curved, they're cut off and straight down. I don't know if they're catching the rails on the switches or what. We're going to try, go through again. Obviously not ready for prime time. Turn the squealer off so I don't hear that distracting sound. I want to go too fast. I want to see where it's at. Okay, we're at the frog. I mean, I heard the catch before. Turn the motor off. Sound off. I think it might have been them trip wires because, man, it was hooked. Yep, we're hitting a dead spot on the switch up here now. Not getting juice since I filed it. To blow that out. Spray with. See, it's jerking it because we're hitting. Oh boy. Oh, look out. There it goes. What in the world? Okay, now that was that guy. A different guy. Stand by and let me pull them out and see if anybody else can make it through. I found some of these and the wheels are popping out. They didn't stay in. Axles. Okay, we'll start over again. We took him out. That car, where is it? That car's out. And I sprayed the switch and scrubbed it. The only way I can know it's gonna stop the engine if I have sound on. I'm gonna back up a little bit again. Because I want to drag. Oh, there's one out back there. Way back there. Man, I'm telling you. You don't want to play nice now. He's off on a curve. That's an old car, but it's got new wheels. He's ready to point a strain ahead of the mid DPU. Probably can't get him off. Yeah, I'm taking him out because I can't get him on a curve. Check him. He's got a wire sticking straight down, a little bit too long. I take him into trim, pull this guy and see what he's got. Oh, what's wrong with him? Wheels look fine. Wires are not too long. That one's been trimmed, so I don't know what his problem is. Like I said, they never ran good out of the box, and they're supposed to be top nice. I think they were Athearn or something came out. A whole bunch of them a couple years ago. Okay, let's try going forward again. Somebody's off now, I hear it. Yeah, right back where I was working. Knocked two of them off. Good grief. You can hear him popping. Let's stop, pull him out. I just can't rail them on a corner. They got buckled. And that thing, he's got long wires too a little bit. And he's way too light. Way too light. They never put weights in. I never put weights in them. Okay, let's go again. That's what we'll find out the bad cars. Weigh them, check the wheels again. Oh, look at that. He caught on the frog and jumped. CSX. He's still messed up. It's one of the ones I just fixed. Why are they jumping? Right across that switch is a switch that everybody runs through. Don't have this problem. Something back there, it was stuck because something back there was stuck because I couldn't hardly get the car out. I'm going to break the train down into sections, make it smaller, and see if we can find these things. Why can't you go through there? Wheels look good. Nobody's out of their socket. Throw in there like it should be. And they all free roll. Frustrating, hard to figure out. Okay, reverse. Brakes work. Try the lights. Now the bell comes back. Everything quit working after it stopped. We're going to find out if it... Let's keep watching at CSX. Frog is rough. Okay, he went through the switch up here that time. Look at that guy rocking. He went through the switch without cutting power out. So it must have been dirt in there from when I filed. Comes the other half. I'm going to watch the front ones. Every frog they hit, they ride up on, which doesn't make sense at all. Except they're kind of top heavy, maybe. Sure wobble a lot. Front guys are stalling. A lot of clicking on the next switch. Even though I filed it, it's smooth. The one engine came back through there and it jumped the point and wedged between the point coming with the point. Got stuck in there. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Okay, they survived. That's 9 cars. Let's bring them back now. I was up to 9 miles an hour. Oh, forget it now. I just whacked the controller into the whole string. Unbelievable. Stand by. Okay, one more try. I put in 45 minutes between fixing a couple cars. I still got 2 cars out, older ones, until I weigh them. They feel too light. But we found, get in here, show you, you can see all that ballast between there. I don't think there's any ties there. There's some solder leaked through on this joiner over here. We ground that down, but then we got to look and we found pulled a nail there and I felt a bump. I still feel a bump, something, yeah, right there. There's some ballast got in the groove right there. It was locked in a pretty good chunk. And I dug that out. It's like a double chunk of ballast glued to the inside of the rail. Cleaned this out, and right here I had to clean out because it was getting up on the rail joiner. So maybe it doesn't bother the other cars, but these are more top heavy and they don't like it. Plus when I go through this frog, it's really wiggling, it's dropping down off of the point in the frog. Right back here, when it comes off of this and hits this, it drops down too much. It's rocking it. I don't know if I can even that out by filing. I've had this before where there's plastic up in there. Work on that guard. Feels kind of humped up on the end. Might be catching. Anyway, we're going to try again. We're done. We spent wanted to be 15-minute run. I've been down here over an hour just messing with things. Okay, take it to 0. Should be going forward now. Come through at 8 miles an hour. Keep an eye on the trouble spot right there. Now that's watch the other end. When it goes out to that next switch. And those other cars, no problem. I go through here with the NS Duo. I was doing 28 speed step, top speed and everything. Never lost a car here since I put it in. You see him dipping a frog. Which what I saw, it was getting lifted on the other side, and then I found that I had to try to grind that down some more. That solder got up on the inside of the joiner. It's like a little ridge along there. They could be running up over that. Clicking, but they're making it through. Painstaking, but you just keep looking, you'll find things you never knew was there. That's been there all along since I ballasted, when that switch got changed out. Doesn't bother anybody else, but it sure does these. I think, again, top heavy. And the metal wheels are supposed to help give a lower center of gravity just a little bit. It's miniature, but it definitely changes the dynamics. Okay, they're going through. I think I weighed those. Those are good weight. Because they got BBs in them. These other ones must have never got to them. Watching trains go by. It's the scale trains on the end. Most of the other ones are Kato or Athearn. There's the dummy engine stripped down because it failed. Old logo and a wide cab. Okay, we made it. Made it through the front too. We're going to back up. I'll go check the weight on these cars, bring this back where I can break it in the middle. We're going to take it up to 10. Break it in the middle where I want these to be. Probably ahead of the Canadian where I had them. Really belong in the back. There's some mix up now. I know these are 33-inch wheels. Got one extra car in there. Somebody isn't 33. Well, here goes a wreck. Now it wrecked up here, where I've been having trouble too. Now I gotta thoroughly inspect, right there on the switch. Gotta thoroughly inspect the same way. Yep, they're shorting. Metal wheels do that and they get off. So I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to take that car out and look right where it derailed on the frog and everything. Go thoroughly over that switch. Look for anything sticking up on the inside of rails. Same deal, ballast, whatever. Crazy. It's kind of a center point between the DPU, which is running slower than the front. I think all these guys need speed matched again. They're kind of different. DPU's too slow now. So we're going backward. We're shoving against the DPU. Puts all the force on the middle of that curve right there. Halfway in that curve. Right in the middle they're braking. Okay guys, that's enough. It's past coffee time. Half hour. I can't stand that. I gotta have some. Wearing my legs out. Been at it for like 3.5 hours today now. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Have a good week. It's snowing like gangbusters outside again. Unreal. Double Diamond Railroad out.